Hi, this is Priyankesh. I hope you all are doing great. Welcome to the sample set solution session, which is being provided by IG Idea. So let's get started. This video is in continuation with the part 4. In this, I am going to cover the last 10 questions. So let's begin with the question number 41. So in this question, it is asking which equation is a linear function. Linear is a function in which the variable is having maximum power 1. Okay, so just look at the expression. So here you can see that this variable y is having power 1, but here power 1 and power 1. So this is making power 2. So this is not a linear function. And let's look at the other one. Here is power is 1, here power is 1, here power is 1, here also powers are 1. Okay, and here also. So this is the option because it is asking about not. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Now a star b is defined as this. Now we have to find 2 star 3 plus 3 star 2. So let's write a star b is 2a minus 4b plus 2ab. Okay, so 2 star 3 will come out to be, this will be 2 into 2 minus 4 into 3 plus 2 into 3. So this will be 4 minus 12 plus 4 3 the 12. So 12 and 12 gets cancelled out, it will be 4, and 3 star 2 will come out to be 2 into 3 minus 4 into 2 plus 2 into 3 into 2. So this will be 3 to the 6 minus 4 to the 8, and this will come out to be 12. So 12 and 6, 18 minus 8, this is 10. So 10 plus 4, this is 14. So option 4 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. So in this question we have to solve this expression. So first write this expression. This is b minus, in a bracket, b minus a plus b minus curly braces b minus a plus b curly braces close plus 2a and bracket close. So let's solve with this bracket first. So this will become 2b minus a, and outside this is minus, so this will become b minus 2b plus a. Okay, and remaining part will come out as it is. So this is b minus ba plus b minus, and this will be plus 2a. Now if you solve it further, so this will be b minus, this will come out to be minus a minus b, and here this will become minus b plus a, and outside it is minus, so this will be plus b minus a and plus 2a. So you can see that b and b gets cancelled out, minus a, this is minus 2a, and this is plus 2a. So these all gets cancelled out. Okay, you are left with b, and outside it is minus, and this is plus, so this is b minus b. So option is 0. Okay, so option 1 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. The question says Glenn has spent 9 hours writing a paper and finishing a project. Okay, he spent x hours on paper and y hours on finishing a project. So reading these two lines, you will get your first equation as x plus y equals to 9. Okay, next it is saying Glenn spent half an hour more on paper than he spends on the project. So difference between these two will come out to be 1.5, that is 3 by 2. So this is your equation 2. Now you have to find how many hours does Glenn spend on writing a paper. So writing a paper, he spent x hours. So basically we have to find the value of x. So let's add these two equations. So y will get eliminated. Here we will get 2x, and here this will be 9 plus 3 by 2. So we will get 9 to the 18 plus 3, that is 21 by 2. This is 2x. So x is coming out to be 21 by 4. So this is nothing but 5 is to 1 by 4 hours. So option 3 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. Here it says assume hx equals to f of gx, where f and g both are differentiable function, and these are some conditions. Okay, now we have to find the value of h dash minus 1. So hx is given as f of gx. Okay, in order to find the h dash x, so this will be h dash x will come out to be f dash g of x into, by chain rule, this will be g dash x. Now put h dash minus 1, this will come out to be f dash g of minus 1 into g dash minus 1. So g dash minus 1 is 3, so this value will be 3. F of g minus 1 is 2, so this will be f dash 2. So we have to finally find the f dash 2. So here it is f of 2, it has to be f dash 2, otherwise the answer will not be possible. So minus 4 into 3, so this is coming out to be minus 12. So option 3 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. We have to differentiate this expression. So we are going to follow the quotient rule. So f dash x will come out to be, by using quotient rule we can differentiate this thing. So this will be 2 to the power x minus 3 to the power x whole square. Here this will comes out to be 2 to the power x minus 3 to the power x, and differentiation of 2 to the power x, this will comes out to be 2 to the power x ln 2 minus this will be 2 to the power x, and differentiation of this function, so this will be 2 to the power x ln 2 minus this will be 3 to the power x ln 3. So now let's solve it further. So when you solve it further, you will get 2 to the power x whole square ln 2 minus 3 to the power x 2 to the power x ln 2 minus 2 to the power x whole square ln 2 minus minus plus 3 to the power x 2 to the power x ln 3 whole divided by 2 to the power x minus 3 to the power x whole square. So you can see that these two terms are same, so this will get cancelled out. Now you can take 2 to the power x and 3 to the power x as common, so you will get ln 3 minus ln 2. Okay, and this will comes out to be 2 to the power x minus 3 to the power x whole square. So when you solve it further, this will become 6 to the power x ln 3 minus ln 2, this will become ln 3 by 2 divided by 2 to the power x 3 to the power x whole square. So by option 1 is the right option. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Here it says, in a group of 40 people, 10 are healthy, and every person of the remaining 30 is either high blood pressure and high level of cholesterol, or both. It is saying now 15 have high blood pressure, 25 have high level of cholesterol. Now if a person is selected randomly from this group, what is the probability that he or she has high blood pressure and high level of cholesterol both? Okay, so first we have 40 people, out of which 10 are healthy, okay, and 30 are having either high blood pressure, okay, high cholesterol, or both. Okay, and here it is given the number of people who are having high blood pressure are 15 and number of people who are having high cholesterol are 25, and we have to find this number in order to get our probability. So let this represents NA and this represents NB. So this will represent NA intersection B, and this will represent NA union B. So by using the property of union, NA union B equals to NA plus NB minus NA intersection B. So when you put these values, this will be 30, this will be 15 plus 25 minus this will exactly we have to find. So this NA intersection B will come out to be 40 minus 30, so this is 10. So our required probability of the event, as we are favorable cases are 10 and we are selecting from the 40 people, so total cases are 40, so this will be 1 by 4, that is 0.25. so option 5 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. Here it is saying tickets are numbered from 1 to 20 are mixed up, and then a ticket is drawn at random. What is the probability that the ticket drawn has a number which is a multiple of 3 or 5? So let's write the multiple of 3 first. So this will be 3, 6, 9, 15, 18. Okay, and now let's write the multiple of 5. So here this will be 5, 10, 15 and 20. So you can see that one multiple is common. So here total number of multiples will be 6, and here this will be 3 if I eliminate this 15. So total number of multiple we are getting here 9. So our probability will come out to be, favorable cases are 9 and total cases are 20. So this probability will come out to be 0.45. So option 4 is the right option. So now let's move to the next question. So here in this question it says the exam grades of 7 students are this. What is the sample standard deviation? Okay, So first we need to understand what is the formula of sample standard deviation. So sample standard deviation, this is under root summation xi minus x bar whole square upon n minus 1. Okay, and here x bar is basically your mean. So first we have to find the x bar. So x bar will come out to be summation xi. You can see that I have drawn the table here. So summation xi is coming out to be 490 and number of students are 7. So mean will come out to be 70. Now I have taken the difference, that is xi minus m. Now after that you will find out this square, that is xi minus x bar whole square. Here m is representing the mean, that is x bar. Okay, so second step is finding SSD, that is sample standard deviation. So this is coming out to be 2072 divided by 6. So this will comes out to be 345.33. okay, and as you know that 18 square is 324 and 19 square is 361. So this value is lying between these two. So obviously the answer has to be between 18 and 90. So we have only one option, that is option 1. So this is the right answer. Now let's move to the last question of the set and the series and the session. Okay, so here it is saying that in a box there are 8 red, 7 blue, 6 green balls. One ball is picked up randomly. What will be the probability that it is neither red nor green? Okay, so as it is neither red nor green, so this will be the probability of blue. So there are 7 blue balls. This will be our favorable case, and total cases are 8 plus 7 plus 6. So this is coming out to be 7 upon 21, which is 1 by 3, and in decimal, so this is 0.33. So option 1 is the right option. So that's all from my side in this session. If you are preparing for IGIDR 2021 exam, you can join in our classroom program by calling on this number, or you can also enroll in our classroom program by the link which is given in the description. If you like this video, share it with your friend. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy.